What's up guys, Mr. Alibaba here, and today we're going to go check out the Barzan Towers. Now this is my first YouTube video, but hopefully it'll be informative and it'll give you a little bit of what you're looking for when you come to Doha. I know a lot of people will be coming to Doha on layovers and going to the World Cup, so yeah, join me, could be fun. So we finally made it to the Barzan Towers. We got them behind us here. The front gates behind me were actually closed. So if you're a tourist here, just be relentless, give the door a good chap, and a nice guy in this little sort of porta cabin here came and answered it for me, and all I had to do was sign the little book. So yeah, where there's a will, there's a way, and we found it. So let's explore this. From what I can see is we've got maybe a kind of a praying kind of building here. It's all locked up at the moment, but we'll take a little tour up. So these were rebuilt in the 2000s, but these have stood here since the late 19th century. Hopefully that wind's not annoying you too much. Nice place anyway. Let's keep going. Spin the camera around. 3 stands here that tell us exactly what it's all about. You can see it back in the day here. We've got an old Land Rover Defender. We've got this old guy, whoever he is, Sheikh Mohammed bin Qasim Al Thani, from a very important guy, probably their king. And we've got a very old picture here with a wall and the tower, and as you can see there's absolutely nothing here. Look at that. Whereas today, this is all built up all around, and we're in a compound now. It's crazy to see a picture. This was not even that long ago. Wow. Anyway, we'll get a brief history here. Okay. So the Barzan Towers in Slal Mohammed. Excuse my pronunciation. This is a small village located about 20 kilometers north of Doha. Its name derives from the local term salal or slal, referring to solid stones which are abundant in this area. The village was known for its fresh water, the origin of its extensive gardens in which pomegranate and almond trees, ziziphus and date palms had been planted, and various vegetables were grown. Today, however, these gardens have disappeared, and Slal Mohammed is densely built up with residential houses. Yeah, it is. From this modern urban environment, the Barzan Towers act as a last remnant of an almost forgotten past. While earlier towers may have already existed in this spot throughout the 19th century, the western of the 2 towers was built between 1910 and 1916 by Sheikh Mohammed bin Qasim Al Thani. They were part of an extensive wall that surrounded the settlement, and which still exists partially inside the park close to the small mosque. Most likely, the tower served as a lookout from which, together with the fort, the surrounding landscape could be monitored. So I've just been thinking, you know, whenever you come to old places, you always kind of like picture a wee story in your head. You always imagine like, oh, if this place has been here for over 100 years, what were those people like back in those days? I can only imagine what was happening around here, because in this kind of heat, especially in the summer, I don't think you'd be too keen on building massive infrastructure projects. Not like nowadays. I think people were probably a bit more chilled out and they were like, nah mate, look at the weather. So yeah, I doubt there would have been much of this kind of thing, and I think that's another reason why there just isn't so much sort of old buildings in Qatar. Try to get out of that wind. It does kind of put you back in that kind of way. Okay, you've got these modern benches and lights everywhere, but it's cool, and I'd rate this place. I think it's a good. I'm glad I came here for my first video. okay, there's going to be some teething issues, and I'm probably going to watch this back and I'm going to think, oh no, well, I've just talked a lot of rubbish. But gets my first video out of the way, and yeah, quite happy with that. But we do like, when we're visiting, I know a lot of British people, and I know it's the same all over the world, you want to get a feel for the real culture, what the people are like, what the real food's like. I mean, we can go to any country and go get an Applebee's, get a McDonald's, you know, anything like that. So yeah guys, that concludes the tower trip today. Just a quick trip really, just a wee walk around, and yeah, I thought it was interesting enough. Shame it's not open, shame there's no tour guides or anything like that, but I've given you the walk around. Hopefully you've got a little brief idea of what it looks like. Right, so thanks very much guys, first video done. Give me a wee like and a subscribe if you can, if you see this. Anyway, cheers, bye bye.